Greetings, it's Queen Sarita, coming to you with a Sunday program. This Sunday program is going to be on a specific topic that I've been moved to share with you to help someone out there. First, we'll start off with an invocation of purification. Thanks for joining me today. Tune in. And now, the next part of the invocation. Clear the singing bowls. Clear the chakras with the singing bowls. The main 7 chakras now. Breathe that in. Thank you. As we get started, here we go. Now, again, greetings and welcome. This is Queen Sarita, thanking you for being here. We'll start our Sunday program in just a few minutes, but first, let's work on the health of our bodies before we go into our main subject and topic today. Now, I'm going to ask you if you could come into the present by placing both of your feet flat on the floor. Uncross both of your feet flat on the floor. If you cross your ankles or uncross them, do what's most comfortable for you. Now we'll go into a healing treatment. Allow your eyes to close if you will. Focus on your body. And as you sit and relax, would you think along with me for just a few moments? I now place my focus on the inner world within me as I close my eyes to the outer world which is surrounding me. Then for a couple of moments, I go forth and I enter into the world of my subconscious, where the divine presence of God dwells within me as the very source of power of my being that is within me. I give thanks for the fact that the God of my mind, of my very mind, well, it's the part of the infinite mind of God. The God presence in me which contains the entire universe within itself. Divine presence of God within me, I call out to you now. I speak to you, God, of my being You know, God, what I have need for even before I ask. You are the ruling power of the universe. What a blessing that you are within me. I now accept you as the ruling power over my entire body, mind, and health. Through your presence within me, God, I am already healed right now. Divine consciousness in me is renewing my mind this instance now. I have been reborn, renewed by the positive new thought patterns and wholeness and balance of life, my mind, and of living. All this is so for me as I open my mind, my emotions, so that they may be patterned anew this day with your loving presence dwelling within me each day of my life. Yes, dwelling within me each day of my life. For this, I give thanks. And so it is. Wonderful. Now we're going to go ahead and get into our subject and topic today, which has to do with personal transformation with God. Personal transformation with God. Many of you are struggling, and I haven't prepared, you say, for this struggle. Why me? Why me? Many are saying because they've already gone through so many trials and tribulations and drama and struggles and adverse thoughts, events, people, mindsets, and it hasn't been working. And what you want is splendor in your life, really. You really want to be able to focus on the positivity that you know is there in front of you, because you see it when you see the butterflies flying around. You see it when you look at the flowers. You see it when you stare into nature. You see it when rain comes down and then snow, and you realize that there's more, and you know that there's something bigger than what you see right in front of you. But you struggle, as many have struggled, to know which direction is right for you, especially at this time. Many are ready to call it quits. Many are ready to throw in the towel. Many are ready to say, enough, I'm done. Many have already said that hundreds of times, and still, you're still here. There is a determining energy which is there with you. Many go through struggles, dealing with betrayals, dealing with animals not listening, children not listening, co-workers, gossip, family, drama, confusion, mental confusion on the journey to your personal transformation, your spiritual journey has been tough. You're here because of that. More than likely, you're ready for harmony within your life. But it's too many ups and downs. You struggle to fight and to stay in the game because deep down you know at this point, if you're here, that life is a game. And how do you stay motivated, determined, feeling good, remembering that God presence within you when things are up and down like a roller coaster? There is another way, God says. There's another way, because you've got to stop focusing on just more, needing more, lack. You already have, because God is there. The moment, the days, the weeks, the months that you can pause and focus on what's there right now and look at it with awe and wonder and splendor. God is talking to you now to say it doesn't have to be that bad. Yeah, it's hard. It's tough. It's complicated and challenging. But you, my being, you, my dear, you cosmic being that has God within, its mind now, God speaks to you from within and lets you know you're not alone. You're going to hear that force clearer. You're going to feel that force clearer. You're going to sense that intuition brighter as you show up for yourself like you're doing right now. There's many ways for you to find this joy in your life. God is going to help you now. Would you like God to help you with that now? The God that's in your own being right now? Say yes if you welcome God again into your awareness, because it's already in you. You can't say, God, don't be within me, because it's in everything. It's in everyone. It's in all that is. The entire cosmos is the source. It's time for you to reframe your outlook, because God is there to hold your hand psychically, energetically, proverbially, and deliberately. Feel the power that is in you that can help you be determined. Even though you've aligned your chakras over and over again, you haven't been able to get active. It feels like someone is stuck in quicksand. It feels as though someone's put a curse on some. It feels as though your luck has been bad forever. It feels as though you know there's more. It feels as though your heart is open now. That's all that God was waiting for, to make you aware of it once again. Today is a powerful day for you to welcome in prosperity, amazing health, balance, chakras. But you must start with the foundation. I know nobody ever wants to go to the foundation. It's like starting over again, although it's not. You're eternal. You're eternal. You're eternal. So for you, focus on the root. What is the reason why things are not going as you would like in your life? How can you open more to the beauty that already is. Yes, God knows the world looks completely unbalanced. However, there is a divine balance in the cosmos. It's ma'at. It's real. You see it every day. Get your mind on board. Allow God into your life. Allow God into your mind. You'll naturally shine. Some of you are on the fence. I'm back and forth. I don't know. Is God real? Is it a person? Is it a beetle? Is it a butterfly? Is it a fairy? God says, whatever you want to call me, just remember to call me. God answers to all calls of it or him or her, however you decide to claim it, because that force is beyond a person. What person is creating the universe like this? Yes, Jesus. And all these other illuminated beings have been to Earth, and they've gone, and they've come back like Tahuti, like Thoth, like Hermes, the deities, the ascended masters, the angels. You're an earth angel. If you're listening to this today, that's one thing that you know you are. You have a deep yearning to help the world. You can't sleep at night because you want to help someone. You feel God in you for sure. God is here for you. It's time for you to open your mind. Stop looking at your environment to give you what God has for you. It's time for you to wake up as God. It's time for you to do your dishes as God. It's time for you to be the shining divine being that you know you are. It's time to walk out the door as God. It's time to use the bathroom as God. It's time to play music as God. It's time to listen to music as God. It's time to be there for your family as God. And even if you're not there, even if you're not completely perfect on it like you feel you should be, God says, don't worry. Hey, you have to start off from where you are. Where you are is infinite. Where you are is infinity. You are cosmic. You cannot stop striving forward. You came here with a mission. What is your mission? Many of you, your personal transformation is in confusion because you know you're destined for more. Eh? You have gotten reports and readings and all kinds of potions and things, and you've done, some of you, all kinds of different things to try to get things moving. However, are you talking to the subconscious mind? God says, begin where you are. Your personal transformation is not done. No. You are in alignment with being the earth angel, the star seed, the crystal, the divine being. The one who knows they are a part of cosmic consciousness. That's you. God has prosperity for you, and you, because you're not separate from the source. Now, your personal transformation. God says all of these different reports and things you've gotten, well, I'm going to do something for you today through God that's in my being. God in my being is urging me to share something amazing with you. Check the description area for something that will assist with personal transformation on top of the guidance that God is giving you today. Check in the description area for that. It will not cost you anything. Now, God says, go long and go hard. Your personal transformation cannot be taken away from you. Your destiny cannot be lost. It's with you. It's with you. It's encoded in your DNA. How in the world can you lose something that's in there? It's innate. That's why no matter how people have treated you, I feel, you have always tried to see the bright side. Even if you are an activator, an agitator, a motivator, an innovator, a creator is really what you are. You're a co-creator of the universe. Whether you've been the villain, whether you've chosen to be positive in someone's life or adverse, you must understand and understand that these were roles you signed up to play ahead of time. But you know what you have now? You have a choice, as you always have. You can switch it up. You can change the trajectory of your life, divine being, at any time. So your personal transformation is with God. When you struggle the most is when you try to go out and do things without acknowledging the source. And God said, call no one else a master. Well, that was God said to call the master the God that's within you. And Jesus said, do not call any man your master, including me. God said, the only master is the God power that already lies within you. It's not a person. It's time to release the fears. But wherever you are, whatever you believe, however you come, God is there. This message is for those who feel like they are losers at life and they've lost their ability to be determined. They've lost their willpower. Those who feel like people have taken their kindness for weakness way too many times. Ones who feel like people don't listen or respect them. God tells you now that's changing. Do you want more out of life? Do you feel you're ready to be in harmony with your Maker? If you are, then strive more each day. And stop putting unnecessary demands on your person that you need not have. But have congruency in what you do. Choose with God's insight what you want to do. Stop letting human beings tell you what your path is. Stop letting human beings lead your life. It's time for you to shine. That's why you can't sleep at night. God says you can't hide from what's inside of you. Your determination is already set. You have a choice to make. Are you going to look on the positive side, knowing you're one with all? Or are you going to continue to divide your consciousness, which can't be divided? To believe it can is an illusion. Call yourself whatever you want to, but remember, cosmic consciousness is in there. You're not the person. Remember to take care of your person, though you're not the person. That person is the avatar. You are an element and in the likeness of the source. Harmony is restored in your body as you continue to align yourself with God. Meditate 1 to 2 times a day. Focus on positive words of affirmation, either in a question format or say them as traditional affirmations. Either way, God says, tap in, tune in. What you put into your stew is what the recipe will be. That's what you will have to eat. How many people like what they have been serving to themselves? How many people listening to this want to change the ingredients in their mix? God says, good, 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 very good. And some of you are hearing, sensing, feeling, knowing God. And you don't know how. It's divine magic, because that is your maker. Your higher self. You'll often hear God as your own voice. Oh, it seems so tricky, but it's real. It's the real deal. You're not crazy. You're really aligned. And that's why it's time for you to focus on what's inside of you. Even if the whole house is falling apart, hey, find a way to sit down and to tune in to your natural connection to your maker. Your personal transformation is still going on. You're doing a great job. If you can get up every day and have some positive thoughts, start where you are. Stop trying to do everything. You're already everything. Focus on what belongs and what doesn't need to belong. Once you tune in, it'll probably be soon to God showing you your own destiny that you've aligned and set up for yourself, which can consist of many things. Once you're shown in that and revealed that within how many days, weeks, months, whatever it is that you take to allow it to happen, for you to tune in and let God show you, God says, I got a way to show you. Say yes now to seeing the blueprint you signed up for. Yes, you can change it anytime you want to. No, you don't have to do what your mommy and daddy or anybody else said you have to do. This is something that's completely yours. You came here alone and you will go alone. Hey. Now, once you see your divine path, you're going to get a glimpse, or you're going to see it around the eclipse. It's very likely. But it's up to you. It's up to you to see the positives. It's up to you to see the splendor. It's up to you to be able to be a little balanced enough to tune in and to remember that this is one of your goals. One of your goals is to align with your destiny as a earth angel, as a divine being, as a starseed, as a teacher, as a mother, as a father, as a child of the universe, but also a co-creator with the universe. God says, call me what you want to call me. Make sure you tune in and call me if you have a path that has to do with coming in here and shining your light and raising up your vibration. You know who you are. You can't hide, God says. Even though it's all up to you. It's all about what you put in your stew, what's inside. Align with your purpose. Stop asking everybody what your destiny is that knows how to read cards. God is going to align with you right where you are. You'll know that you found your blueprint because you wrote it. You put it together with your higher self, eh? It's you. Stop looking for other people to solve a problem for you. No matter how many people you meet that have it going on with prosperity. If God is not there, these people are not going to have the best energy to exchange with you. What you put in is what you get out. So, God says, have splendor. Remember, you're on a personal transformation. And you get to bring other people along with that, but it's your path to live. Your determination is assured as you align your chakras. Your personal path is assured as you have harmony with yourself. Yes, work on the chakras. Do it during your meditation, 1 to 2 times a day. Come back every day for at least 10 minutes at least. Allow prosperity to come into your life by releasing the fears of and the lack and the distrust. It's time to align with what's inside. And with that, we'll close out our broadcast. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Thanks so much for showing up for yourself, for being there, for welcoming God into your life, for listening to this broadcast, and for being a part of this universe. Remember to set the ego aside, to do that inner work more and more and more. You're not new to this. You know what to do. And with that being said, thank you so much for allowing me to channel this message from Source for you and me with much love, peace, and be the peace that you are by nature. I'll see you next Sunday. And I'm Queen Sarita.